Hey guys, this is Holistic Health Harry. Today I'm joined by some guests that I have interviewed, but it was a while ago. Nick Shazana and Crystal. Um, I think last time we talked about, you guys you know a lot and you're in our communities and you're sharing and caring. You do a load of things. I think last time, if I remember correctly, you were talking about the black oxygen that went under, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I think it was that
Mhm.
we talked about, wasn't it? I think it was a good interview though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, it was the black
pretty
oxygen.
sure that was probably,
Yep.
that was it.
We just finished off last of our bag not too long ago of that.
Oh no.
Yep. We did find another fulvic acid, but that will be for another day.
Yes, exactly. So
Yeah.
this one, because we all do so many things. You're experimenters, both you like me. And there's a few cool things that you are now into, and I'm slowly getting to too. Namely, Zencleanz is one of them. That's a huge one, and I think you guys got around to using it a bit before me. So, what is the Zencleanz for people that are completely new to this Zencleanz thing?
Yeah, so there's a couple different cleanses that they offer at this time, and they're working on more formulas for other body systems. But the one that we've tried is the intestinal cleanse. It's a 1-day cleanse. Here's the
That's what a box comes in to connect you to it.
yeah. Yeah, and the first, we've done it 2 times, and we're actually going to do our third one tomorrow.
Yeah.
So this is like perfect timing
Really?
to
Oh,
be
no
talking
way.
about it.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's synchronistic because I'm always trying to talk to you guys. We always miss each other. So that's
I
perfect.
know. Yeah,
Mhm.
yep.
Yeah, the amazing thing about it is liquid enzymes.
Mm.
I'll give you a visual aid. So this
Yeah.
one's just from Amazon. It's a lot cheaper and ships faster, but this is 106 vegetables, fruits, and herbs aged for 2 years. But the one on Zencleanz is superior because they use 156 products,
Mhm.
mushrooms, seaweeds, herbs, fruits, and vegetables aged for 3 years while they're being sang to and prayed to by Buddhists.
Really? Didn't know that part.
Yeah,
Oh, wow. They do that.
I know. Same. I found that out later on, and I'm like, wow, that's cool.
They do it on the. I know Dr. Ram,
So
quickly, the root clean slate, the Dr. Ram who invented it, she does the vibration. It seems to make a difference. We know that's true anyway. But yeah, so the intention behind it, behind a very powerful product anyway, magnifies it.
Yeah.
yeah, that's good.
Yeah. And the first time I did it, what it does, the 1-day cleanse is an intestinal cleanse. And the first time I did it, I eliminated 10 to 15 feet of mucoid plaque.
Whoa.
So the
Yeah.
point of it is the liquid enzymes.
Yeah.
They when you age them, it creates little, like how he explains, this little Pac-Man that eat up the mucus and debris in your body.
Mm.
So when you consume it, it breaks away the mucus connecting to your intestinal wall, and you take it with these other packets, which are labeled. It's like blueberry and apple powder and a bunch of other stuff, and they're like labeled. Take this one at 9:30 a.m.,
Yeah.
10 a.m., 10:30 a.m., and you do that the whole day.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next day you eliminate the mucus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although when I did mine, the first one, I did it the wrong way around. I did liver, then intestinals, and then I recently, about a month and a half ago, I did intestines. I eliminated on the day, like at 1:30 was my first poo on the day, and that was only the third or fourth sachet, I think. Then I carried on pooing loads at 4 or 5 p.m. before the cleanser,
Wow.
and I didn't do
Wow.
much. I wonder what that means. It's probably
You cut out, you didn't eliminate very much the second day. Is that what you said?
no, I did like 15 poos, 50, and a lot of stuff like you, Crystal, and Nick, probably you too.
Yeah.
I eliminated a lot of shit and real mucoid plaque, but it was all on the first day, loads, not on the second day.
Oh,
Yeah, I think Santos, that happened to Santos his first time too.
Oh,
Was
right.
the first day. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
some of it was on the first, some was on the second.
Yeah.
There's a lovely chat group on Telegram where started out with about 200 people about a month ago. Now there's 600 people in there chatting about their experiences and sending in pictures. And then the owner is in there to say, okay, well, this is undigested fats. This is whatever your liver's working too hard, or whatever it says. But there has been a couple people that have expelled on the first day, but not many.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's amazing and it shocks me. I mean, one of the things I like to focus on, and I'm sure you guys would agree, you guys put in the work. You're not like physically unhealthy at this point in your lives, you know, and you've probably thought maybe, or other people would assume, you know, why do these things? Because you know you do the aged urine and all these powerful things, and you know some people would assume wrongly that there's, you know, we've done all the work and nothing should come out. So you know, but that's not true from your experience or mine. That stuff still comes out.
No, yeah, it's not enough. What we're facing is more destruction than what our healing modalities can keep up with.
Yeah, because like for, on average, we've been destroying our bodies for at least 20, 25, 30 years, right?
Mm.
40 years.
We're not just gonna get it out in the first 2 years with our
Even
first
5 years.
few supplements.
Takes a while. I
Mm.
mean, you kind of like, it's a balance. If you put that much toxic stuff into your body for that long, you can't expect to all of it to come out in a week, a year even.
We can and we have, but that was the incorrect way because it's still not out. Until my eyes
We
turn
did
blue.
expect it, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
Mm.
Until my eyes turn blue, I'm not healthy. So I mean, I got a lot of ways to go because a while ago I've always thought my eyes were brown, but if you put a flashlight up in it, there's blue and green in there, and every month it's more blue and green,
Wow.
showing
Yeah.
that my eyes are honestly supposed to be blue.
Yeah, they're lightning. And they were very dark brown
Whoa.
5 years ago when we
Really?
first met. Yeah.
Yes.
And then my eyes have changed too. I used to eat a lot of garlic because I was a garlic farmer, and so I just put it on everything. And I didn't know at the time. I thought garlic was like great, right? But it's sulfuric, and I had this red. Nick noticed when he met me, I had red on the upper part of my iris, like a reddish, rusty, brown, orangey brown color. And that's sulfur in the brain, and it was from all my garlic intake.
Whoa.
Yeah, and so I eliminated garlic, and then all the other things, and the rusty red orangey color has gone away, and my eyes have lightened up too.
Yeah, that's super interesting on eye color. I'm with you, Nick. So, my friend Lee's also said the same thing to me. Dark brown is my color at the moment, but I think with work now, I'm doing all these. I've really upped my game with paid products as well as keeping on the free and more fasting. I'm going to change it to blue and green. I think brown even was more natural, even for me. I don't know. Be interesting to see.
Yeah.
Do you think yours is gonna turn green and blue?
Maybe. I mean, I know I'm Indian, half Indian, but I don't know. I do think that I'm very toxic still because despite what I've done, I've, like you said, 10, 20 years of real damage. So I'm interested to see as I focus on more Zen cleansers. That's another thing with them. I know for me, I'm going to do them lifelong. I mean, unless the product changes quality to lower, which I sincerely doubt, and only get better, I'd have thought. Yeah, these things are really going to help me periodically every couple of months. I'm just going to do I'm going to do the liver one periodically, and I'm just going to try the lungs. And when the kidneys one I've heard comes out, whatever they come out with the Zencleanz, I'm going to probably do them all periodically.
Yeah.
Me too. They have they're planning on 8 of them. They have the intestines first, and I think they're kind of debating whether you should do intestines or liver first because if you do the intestines first and the liver is still bad, it's going to be releasing acidic bile into the intestines where it should be alkaline. And if you're putting extreme acids into your clean intestines, it's going to ruin them again a little bit.
Interesting.
Yeah. So yeah, they're going to have the intestines, liver, lungs.
Yep.
Kidneys.
Did you try the lungs one yet? I mean, that's available now, isn't it? The lungs one. Did you try it? I think I'm going to buy it.
I didn't think it was available yet. Is it?
Yeah, it is
It
now.
must have just become available. Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to that one because I've been over the last 6 months. It's not really my lungs; it's more my bronchials. So I'm hoping that whatever the lung one will clear my bronchials too. It's like constantly clearing my throat.
Oh, interesting.
So yeah,
definitely do it. I mean, I trust their products so much.
Yeah.
And it's the power of fermentation because obviously I just like fermented ginger root. I like aged urine, it's fermented. I just love the angle of its fermented fruits and vegetables, but loads of them into enzymes, as you said. Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually saw a guy fairly recently say that he'd done 20 days water fasting. Not that I love fasting. I'm sure you guys do too. He said he did a 20-day water fast and he compared it to the Zencleanz. And when he did the Zencleanz, he said he pulled out way more than what he could ever do from 20 days of just drinking just water. So it really is. It's very powerful. Very powerful.
Yeah, I'm starting to lean towards things like this rather than fasting myself.
Mm.
The body can clean it on its own, but I know there's agents out there that can amplify the cleaning, more than just letting the body do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so some more facts for the for the colon cleanse. People should really know since we're talking about this. So on average, we had 10 to 12 pounds of mucoid plaque in the intestine on average.
Mm.
Some people have 40 pounds. Like Elvis, during his autopsy, they found 40 pounds
Wow.
of mucoid plaque in the intestines. And some people, they have, it's so thick of hardened rubbery black mucus, and there's only in the center of it is enough to fit a pencil width through.
Whoa. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
it's a wonder that shape their poos come out in normal shape, considering what you just said there. Like a pencil. Jesus. More
Yeah,
block.
that's probably for the people that have like diarrhea or something.
Yeah.
Or I
Yeah, that's
suppose maybe.
crazy. You know, when I did mine, and I did the liver one first, which wasn't an accident. There was a reason that I didn't even know about at the time why I did the liver first. But when I did the mucoid plaque, the intestines one, so I went to the poo 15 times. I know I pulled out loads of mucoid plaque. That night, my ex-partner now, but anyway, I was with her and I fell asleep right next to her earlier than she did, and it was the night I just finished the Zencleanz, and she said that I was like twitching a lot, like for 10
Yeah,
minutes.
I tuned into your live about this. This is so interesting. Yeah,
Yes.
continue.
Yeah, so I was twitching,
Yeah.
but not like a little bit, like a lot. And it was either muscle tension, because I'm very tense. I think that's part of the trauma that we all come here with. Like, there's a lot of tension in my body. So I was releasing through clearing out my gut so deeply. Yeah, she was at first freaked out, but then she clocked on. Oh, he's just, it's just such a powerful thing that it was making me twitch. And
Hmm.
what I noticed for a few days afterwards, and actually a week after, is my fight or flight around strangers was much less. I was just calmer. It reset my parasympathetic a lot, enough for me to notice the difference. Normally, it's quite subtle, and over years I changed. This was just one thing I did, and I was like really calm and less triggered around people. And I was like, yeah, this is the Zencleanz. It's really reset me. Like a long fast. It really was amazing.
Yeah.
I bet those enzymes, because apparently those enzymes are so miraculous, they go like everywhere, all throughout the body and clean up debris. They say that we have like 10 pounds of this mucoid plaque minimum in our veins, in our circulatory system.
In our
So
in our blood. I didn't know that. People carry.
yeah, coding like the circulatory system, up to 10% of your weight
Hmm.
is like I think mucus, garbage, plaque in the on the vein lining.
Oh wow.
Mm.
Wow.
So anyways, I bet it was on your nervous system too, mucus, because mucus in the nervous system
Hmm.
is a thing, and I bet it cleaned that up a little bit, possibly.
That
Yeah.
makes sense because my fight or flight was completely calm. There's other things too I've forgotten. But basically, I just found it truly transformational. The liver one
Yeah.
too. The liver one, you might have seen my one on the liver one, but I'm short-sighted from a vaccine I took at 13, and nothing to date has put me back online. To perfect vision for even seconds at a time, except when I did the liver Zencleanz. And the day that I was doing it, I was watching TV and my eyes just went from not trying. I wasn't doing eye yoga exercises, nothing. My eyes went just randomly for like 20 seconds back to perfect. It like tuned in to the perfect vision, 20 seconds and it went back. That's never happened in my life from anything I've ever done. I was blown away. And then I know that's true because the TCM Chinese say liver's eyes, yeah. So eyes is connected to the liver, and obviously heavy metals, whatever vaccines, liver damage. It makes sense. Cleared my liver out, my eyes came back.
Wow. I wonder what happened in that liver for that to do that, for
No,
that moment.
no idea, but that's the reason why I know I was supposed to do the liver. It got me so excited. I was like, this Zencleanz, I knew it was going to be powerful before because I knew it because I trust people like yourselves and other people. But when you get your own experiences, you're like, yeah, I could affiliate with this. I could really support people getting results with these things. And by the way,
Oh, yeah.
the liver one, did you guys do the warm water distilled or good water? I warm it up. The first one I didn't warm it up. The liver one.
Yeah, I did for the intestine, but we haven't done the liver one yet from him.
Yeah.
From
Yeah, we've done other liver protocols, but not the Zencleanz protocol yet
Oh,
for
got
the
you.
liver.
So
Yeah.
the liver one I didn't warm it up, and I was, if I'm being honest, I did it wrong because I did it with, well, not wrong, I did it naughty. I did it with pasteurized juice and not warmed up, and yet I still got those results. The intestines I did properly. So
yeah,
Yeah.
that was an interesting experience to show that yes, warm is going to amplify, but it's so powerful you can kind of do it wrong and still get a result. Like,
certainly can. Yeah, you could definitely cheat on it. Even some people eat a little bit during it. You're not supposed to eat.
oh
It's still
yeah,
gonna work. Yeah.
I did
Yeah.
too. I ate on it. I ate on the liver one, not the intestines one. The liver one I ate on and still got results. Yeah, amazing. Yeah.
I'm so excited to see what's gonna happen tomorrow when we do it again.
Yeah.
The third one. You're supposed to do at least 4 of them.
Right.
4 a year, yeah?
Yeah.
4 intestine ones, yeah, to get
Yeah.
all the
Oh,
mucoid
I see.
plaque out.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And then I would think like,
Mhm.
because we've done 3, it will be 3 in how many months?
3 months,
Yeah.
which is a good rate.
3 in 3
Right.
months, once a month. That's a lot.
And then I've been drinking the enzymes from Amazon in between too, so I think that's gonna make
That's
each
good.
next one
Help.
Yeah.
better.
Yeah,
Oh,
one thing that I really noticed was it changed my appetite. Like, being a tourist, they're all about food.
yeah.
I find myself not being like hungry, and my cravings. I mean, I didn't crave much anyways, but the little cravings that I did have left, I don't have cravings. And less. I eat less food. And the thing, how I can explain this is that the mucoid plaque that builds up on your intestines doesn't allow nutrients and minerals from the food that we eat to pass through.
Yeah.
And so the reason why we're like
Always hungry.
generally everyone's hungry all the time is because they're not getting those nutrients because everyone's full of the mucoid plaque. Yeah.
Everyone's
Totally.
full of shit.
Yeah.
Bullshit, everyone has lots of it. It's just crazy. How many pounds we already added up 10 to 12 in the gut and then 10 in the circulatory system. That's at least 20 pounds.
Wow.
How light are we going to be after we're done detox? And we're going to weigh 100 pounds?
Yeah, I mean, we're talking about people in our communities mostly that are sort of semi-decent on health without the interest. But just for normal people, this would actually, I don't know what it would do for someone that's really not into health, doesn't care, a lifetime of like loads of shit in their tummy. I would wonder what it would do. I really do. I'm curious about that. What kind of it might even begin an awakening journey. Like mine was a drink urine. I wonder if that Zencleanz could really, for someone that's not into the stuff, just wake them up. I don't
I
know.
bet it would. 'Cause there's like so many meridians on the intestines. It's going to start moving those around and the electrical system's going to come alive and they're probably going to awaken. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you guys think of so my friendly the thing is some people are a bit against them because they're pay products and I get it because I was too. And he said that and he might be right. So what do you think of this? He says there's natural products like senna leaf. Have you done senna leaf? And do you think I mean, you can be honest, do you think there's a comparison? Is senna as good because I'm learning here, I don't know. Is senna as good as Zencleanz? Like I mean, because obviously senna's cheaper. Right.
Right.
Yeah. No. We thought about it for a while.
We have some of
And we
it.
tried even making our own
Yeah.
Zencleanz kit, but halfway through we're like,
Did you? Yeah.
yeah, because you can get these enzymes and then you could take senna and psyllium husk, but I don't know. There's probably people out there that can do it, but I don't know how to do it where I can reliably get, like you should have
The right
seen this.
measurements and
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
don't want to waste time. I want it out like this year.
Yeah.
Like,
Isn't it as simple as putting loads of senna in, or it doesn't work like that? Just dump a load of senna leaves. The pods are more powerful, I've told, than the leaves. The pods, senna pods. I don't know though.
yeah, I've heard of like Dr. Sebi people taking tons of laxatives, and they'll definitely be in the form of herbs, and they got theirs out, but did they get it all out? I don't know.
Hmm.
I think the enzymes are key though, because like Nick was saying earlier, it's like eating away at it.
Mhm.
So it's loosening it up.
Yeah.
Because if you don't have the enzymes, it's gonna hold on tighter.
Yeah, the thing is, my intuition tells me on Senna that it is removing a lot of shit, but there's some still stuck. Like it's
Yeah,
like
exactly.
I don't know, I might be wrong, but there's something stuck where it's like a 360. I think Matt Senna told me this. It's like a 360 attack of the mucoid plaque from the left, the right, the up, the down, the blood, the colon. It's all over the place. So it really
Yeah.
pulls it out. Like,
That's the advantage right there. It is, yeah, because you're saturating your body with this thing that digests junk, and like that's exactly what we need. We need a thing to digest all that snot and mold in us.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, you got to do the 10-day dry fast and let your body digest it, and that's kind of hell.
yes.
And people got like things to do, routines to keep up on. So this answers a lot of questions.
Yeah,
Or-
it's convenient. It's one day. I mean,
Yeah.
one and a half, if you include the next day of elimination, but as long as you're by a bathroom, you're fine.
Yeah.
I know there's people out there that have been getting out, because was that Bernard Jensen? He like wrote a book on mucoid plaque. He's
Mhm.
like, pretty big in that. So he was doing it somehow, but I don't know how.
Yes, I've heard of him. He was the eye urology guy, and he was big on enemas. Was it enemas? Enemas? Was mucoid?
I
Yes.
wonder if, yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, well, I made a post on the Syncretism Society Zencleanz group on Facebook, and there's a big write-up from an old book. I don't know how many decades old the book was, but it was a really good write-up on mucoid plaque. And I assume if he was writing all about it, he was getting the mucoid plaque out. But probably, I've heard a lot of these to get the plaque out, like this Monday Zencleanz. It takes like 30 days.
Oh, because it keeps working? Is that-
Yeah, you got to do a protocol for like 30 days before this Zencleanz.
Really?
Oh,
That's what I've heard,
to
yeah.
get it all up the first
To
time?
get out comparable amounts
Oh,
to what you get up. Because you should see what we were getting out on the next day. I mean, it's just amazing. The viewers need to know, like, we should have a visual. You just got to Google mucoid plaque.
yes.
So, but to be clear, what you're saying is like the other protocols take 30 days, but the Zencleanz
Takes one.
one day. You don't need to do that 30-day protocol.
That's what I've heard to get that much out.
Got ya.
Uh,
It makes sense. And
Right.
those that love fasting, well, you can do 2 or 3 days if you want before. If you really want to up your results, don't eat anything or do a juice fast 3 or 4 days before, and then go for your Zen cleanse, and then see. You can compare the results from your little fast before and versus the 1 day Zen cleanse, which you purified yourself before. Yeah, like you guys, I noticed as well that when my hunger just kind of like took another level of I don't need to eat hardly anything, and I'm happy not eating, which is weird. Like,
I got really hungry. I got way hungrier.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. So it was like the opposite for us.
And I've heard that can happen too.
yeah, Matt
Matt
talks
told us
about that.
that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if he planted that in my head. Probably not.
That's what I think too. I'm not sure, but we got to be careful too with that. I mean, it might be true, but yeah, I'm also aware that
Usually is less placebo than I think it is, like for everything. I'm always like, is that just because I'm thinking it? But no, it actually does. It is actually happening, and you're just more aware of it because you were told.
Yeah.
Right.
Have you heard of anyone, guys, that hasn't got results from Zencleanz, that done it?
One friend of mine, he didn't give me a bunch of details. He said he had a lot of bloating, and I think he said he didn't I would like to talk to him more about it and see how he did it. But he says he's already cleansed out because he's doing like, I don't know, year-long fast. No, but he's really, really extreme.
He's extreme. So
He's really taking care of
that's
business.
purified. Yeah.
But yeah, otherwise, no, it's like a guaranteed thing that other than him, I haven't talked to like tons of people, but it's really,
Yeah, he's
Pretty sure.
he's very particular about what he puts in his body for a long while now.
Hmm.
So yeah, maybe.
But that's just us being completely honest. It's still amazing. Everyone's gonna find that out.
Yeah, let's fast
If
forward
you're
10
on,
years. Let's fast forward 10 years and see if we get to a point where we don't need it anymore and nothing's coming out.
yeah,
Yeah.
wouldn't that be just like a day of celebration? You don't have to buy toilet paper anymore.
Oh yeah, I'm getting so sick. My teeth can't even handle eating anymore.
Is it?
Right.
Oh, wow. What's going
They're
on with
just
your
getting
teeth?
worn. They're just getting worn out from grinding on food for so long. I think I don't know.
Hmm.
Plus maybe a calcium phosphate deficiency. Scorpio has that, and I don't know exactly. But yeah, I'm getting pits.
Hmm.
But I think fasting is the answer for that.
Yeah, exactly. We'll never tell people not to keep doing the free, but the Zencleanz is amazing. Do you want to move quickly to two other ones? I want to get to your nanoglutathione. I've forgotten the name of it. It begins with N. But also before that, um, I'm in love at the moment. Oh, wait, we'll give them a teaser
Okay.
for
That was it.
that was it.
Okay. Yeah.
It's called New Me. New Me, right? New Me's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before that, can we get to the iTerracare one? Because I'm obsessed with it.
I know.
I
Yeah,
got
this
it in
is
February. I got it in
amazing.
February, and if I'm being honest, I got it in February, and I didn't take it seriously, and I only used it on water. And I've been in Portugal for 4 weeks now, and I've only taken this. Thank God. So I'm not doing too many things, and just doing this on the body for about half an hour to an hour every day. I found it. I've been blown away with what it's doing. I think you guys. I know Nick, you've been blown away with whatever
Yeah,
what it is. Like, because you got it because of me. I think is that right, or you got it
Through
under?
Santos, but it might actually have came from you because Santos heard it. Actually, Santos heard it from a woman. I don't know. No, I heard it from Santos has one when we were down
Yeah.
in Mexico.
Yeah.
A lady brought it over, but we're kind of all connected because I got it through William,
Uh-huh.
and I got William through Sandy.
And Sandy's
So-
me. Sandy's my sponsor in the system of the iTerracare one. Yeah.
Okay.
And Santos gets it through William too. So we're all like
Yep.
ended up being grouped
And
together.
I'm interviewing Sandy's hooking me up with William, which is one of the top ones for an interview very soon because I love it so much. Yeah, it's amazing. What do you find with it? How are you using it, and how often, and
What? Yeah, one of the things that I like to do is I get like arm pain, just like kind of achy, and so I just like turn it on. It's kind of loud, but
it
I
is,
turn
isn't
it on.
it? Well,
Oh,
the
it's
third
not
and the
plugged
first
in.
settings are.
Never
Yeah.
mind, I won't.
I should plug it in though.
Yeah. So anyways, it's not plugged in right now, but there's like different settings, and then there's a blue light, and then I just. Yep, Nick will plug it in real quick to show ya. So there's the blue light. And then there's like different heat settings. There's cool and hot
Mhm.
or warmer. And I just like go along like that for a good 10 minutes on each arm or so. And it's just like, I don't know exactly what it does, but it loosens
Structures the liquid in you.
it out.
Yes, yes, it does. Yep. That's one of the things. I think there's a few things it's doing really powerfully. That's one of them. Yeah.
Yeah, it cleans out the garbage from, I think it's called intracellular or dissimilar fluid.
Mhm.
Well, anyways, it cleans out junk and then helps those cells rebuild
Mm.
and strengthen, and then it structures.
Mm.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's this terahertz. Well, it's two things from the videos. It's the first there's one setting that's cold, like you said, but the hot ones basically heat the heat to the bone. So your bone's heating up. So it's going right into the bone and heating it up.
Yep.
When you heat the bones up, one thing is when you heat that bones up by 1 degree, the stem cells get released. So that's why I've seen people getting amazing healing from one area that has an issue. Your stem cells from the bone are going into that particular area, but also heat itself cures, as we know. And then the third thing is terahertz, which is in between infrared and microwave. And no one talks about terahertz. and I want to research way more into it. But I found no one can explain it in a simple way to me because it's like this it's not researched enough. It's the only device that we know to the mainstream, to health people like ourselves, that delivers terahertz. There's something to terahertz that's very powerful, and they've unlocked it only in this device. It's doing a lot. It's structuring the water, I think, like I said, Nick. That's one of the things terahertz does. But I think it does more than that, to be honest. Yeah.
Yeah.
William.
Oh, I just want to say real quick, and there's like a crystal in there too.
Oh yeah, so there's quartz technology. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's using crystal.
Yeah.
But then I look at the device as like it's way more than just nature. It's way more than just nature. It's gone crazy, and a little thing. It's just packed with awesomeness. Like
Yeah, it's called a quantum quartz crystal. I don't know what makes it quantum, but that's what they call it.
yes, I like that. What do you think the quartz is doing inside it? Do you know the quartz crystal?
It might be structuring the light or something. I don't know.
Hmm.
Gosh, I wish I knew. Santos had sent me a few good videos.
Hmm.
They were extremely scientific, though.
Yes,
I could send them to you.
I'd like to have a look because I'm waiting. I have to wait a couple of years for someone to explain simply. I'll figure it out probably myself what's going on. But this terahertz with the blue light, why is it blue light too? I mean, I don't mind blue light, you know,
Right.
I like it, but is it some significance of the blue light?
You know, you got the red shift, blue shift, and blue shift's like the right-hand path, like the path you want to strive for. So maybe something to do with that.
Yeah, do you know the blue light? They put like blue light in toothbrushes because it kills bacteria, and you can get it on your teeth. It whitens your teeth, and you can cure periodontal gum disease too with that.
Oh, that's great. I just saw on it how to use it, and I've started to do it because I how to use it on the teeth to help with my tooth issues. I may have gingivitis actually, so I started to really put it on my teeth and see if it whitens them. Well, not whitens them, just gets rid of the gum issues I've got. So there's
Right.
It should.
Of something simple too, I'm sure you've heard of is the coconut oil pulling.
oh
That
yeah.
might help.
Oh,
Yeah.
thanks. Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
I'm doing cloves. Cloves in distilled water. That's very powerful. Stings and burns. But yes, coconut oil too would be good.
Yeah.
It's really good. I'm quite impressed. I dismissed it for a while, but I just started doing it, and my bleeding gums went away because I'm always flossing my teeth, and they're always bleeding no matter what I do.
Yeah.
And it actually went away right away after oil pulling with coconut oil.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's powerful. Yeah, definitely coconut oil. Did Nick as
So-
well? Remember when you did I've been talking a lot about TerraCare wand, and you said you done it on your forehead for an hour. Because I honestly, when I do it now for like 20 minutes a day on my pineal, it's very I can't describe. I've never experienced that feeling. By the way, it's not pineal, is it? It's pituitary. Because I guess the pineal's right in the middle, and this is probably the pituitary. But whatever it is, I can feel this organ or this thing. Like I can feel it when I come off it after doing it for 10, 15 minutes every day now. I don't know what's going on, but it feels nice, and I know it's not bad for me. It feels awesome.
Yeah, well, I guess the frontal lobe's right there, and then the pineal's kind of like above the top of your throat, and then the pituitary might be above that. I'd love to learn that brain anatomy perfectly.
You did it for an hour,
yeah,
didn't you?
great.
You did it for an hour on the
Yeah,
pod.
I was on the laptop and
Yeah.
I just held it there for like a long time. It might have been more. It was at least 45 minutes.
Wow.
And then I took it off and it felt like it carved like a hole through
Yes,
my head.
I know that
I was
feeling.
like, whoa, this is so weird.
I know that
And
feeling. Yeah. It's like mushrooms,
It's
isn't it? Like
amazing.
it's like being aware of your insides of your body. Like